Hey, well, it's Terry here. I'm driving myself to work here, and I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to talk live. And some couple of thoughts came through my mind when I think about people who have made excuses for themselves why they can't do something, or they don't have the belief that it'll work for them. That's a bunch of self-doubt, negative thought process that will keep you broke, pretty much. I mean, you think about all the people that are making money online. They at one point had to jump in with both feet. You can't try to build something with just your big toe sticking in the water. You gotta jump in with both feet. Okay. Um, Probably what's holding you back or what's causing the negative thoughts to enter your mind is the lack of, I don't know, planning or education or understanding. But all that information is available through people who actually are successful. All you got to do is ask them questions on how they became successful, and they will definitely share that with you. It's not we don't want to keep this a secret. We don't want to tell you that you need to go out and seek the answers on your own. That's not the way this business works. Network marketing is a business model of helping people, teaching people how to go out and become successful. We don't achieve anything, and we're not successful unless you're successful. Unless we put you on the pedestal. We're not successful until we put you on the stage of success. Because the corporate model is opposite. They don't care about your success. They only care about the success of the corporation. They have goals. They have not just goals, but quotas. They have reporting. They have to report to somebody. So that's the problem right there. When you have to report to somebody about certain activities, and if you lack the leadership skills to get people to act, then there's going to be consequences. Okay, and you've seen it time and time again. Look at the newspaper. Read the news articles. Look at past events where corporate America has downsized, right size, left size, submitted pink slips to multiple people because they needed to correct the books, so to speak. And then when they do correct the books, what happens? It creates confidence in the investors. Look at the stock market. Whenever a company downsizes, the next day you see a surge in the stock. It'll go up. Why? Because they just eliminated the bottom line. They eliminated expenses. They've eliminated salaries. Okay? So they could use that money for future growth, for development, research, advertising. Okay? This is why this model, our model, the network marketing model, it's so lucrative, because all of that is not a factor in our business model. We're all about caring. We're all about teaching. We're all about helping our brother, our sister become successful. We're all about sharing information, giving you the understanding that you too can become successful. We're all about lending a hand. We're all about pitching in. We're all about helping you become successful. The business model that we're teaching others cannot compare to any other business model. We appreciate those who volunteer to step forward to learn what we have learned. Okay, we model others. We actually match and mirror other people's success. We copy the right cat, and that's okay in our industry. Okay, because nobody can fault you for becoming successful in our industry. In the other industry, corporate America or private sectors, they could be jealous because you're successful. They're wondering how you got to be where you are, or why you're making more money than they're making. There's always that jealousy factor. In our business, there's no such thing as jealousy. We applaud our fellow cohorts who are, reaching the top pinnacles of the company. We clap and cheer for those who walk across stage, because we know that if we emulate, if we match and mirror what they have done, and not step in the same landmines that they've stepped in, we too would be cheered on. We too would be walking across stage and reaching our levels of success. But you know what? It all starts with a dream. What is your dream? I mean, think about it. If you're not pursuing something, what is there to do? Excuse me. You have to pursue something. You have to write it down, make a commitment, and get to work. That's the bottom line. They say that 95% of the people who are successful in life have written out and goals on a piece of paper. They define those goals, put action towards those goals. They're active on a daily basis. They have benchmarks. They do a fact check and see how close or what they need to tweak to achieve the level of success or to achieve the goals that they want. And that's all it is. If you don't write it down and it's not crystal clear, then it's a wish. It's not a dream. It's not a goal. It's a wish. Oh, I wish I could win the lotto. Oh, I wish I could become successful. Oh, one day this will work for me. There's no such thing as that on the calendar. One day on the calendar does not exist. Okay? So I ask you, you need to do something. If not this, then what? Okay, because everything else requires money to become successful at. Try to buy stocks, you need money. Try to go to school, you need money for the tuition. Try to go to work, you need money to put in the gas. You need money to buy gas. I'm just, talking out loud. I hope a lot of this makes sense. Hope you're hearing what I'm trying to say, because there's a difference between listening and hearing. I hope you take action towards your future. Your family deserves you. Your family requires that you're successful. Your family wants you to become successful, and you can be successful yourself by just making a decision. Success is a decision, and all you got to do is decide. That's it. Well, I reached my destination. I'm going to sign off, and I want you guys to have a wonderful day. Hope you hear what I have to say here. But anyway, gotta go. Talk to you later, and thanks for listening. Bye-bye. Wellens Mateer, over and out.